YouTube, Rain Cat here. Today we're gonna make chocolate chip cookies and chocolate chipless chocolate chip cookies. We have made lots of mistakes baking, cooking, childhood, adulthood. I bake all the time. I have family at home, so it happens a lot. We all make mistakes, it happens.
Probably like 60% of what we're going to be talking about is her.
Yes. We actually had to call our mother to get stories about her.
Can remember.
It's easy to remember mine. I make mistakes a lot.
The funny ones.
Alright, so the first thing we do is you put the sugar, the butter, the vanilla, and the egg in.
Oh.
Alright. Here's one. Two.
Okay, we need... Whoa, good thing that wasn't open, otherwise I'd have a black boob right now.
See, there you go. We're already making mistakes.
That was an almost mistake. Okay, I probably should have said brown. I would have had a brown boob right now.
Alright, then we add the butter. 1 cup in each. So, one of the mistakes I have made is I made brownies from the box. I was a teenager in high school at the time. And I remember that when I baked them, they filled out the whole sheet, and it turned out to be an extra crispy cookie. So probably just take a hammer, just crack right up. It was that bad. I don't think anybody ate it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the sugar and the butter together.
Carefully.
This is carefully.
What mistake did you make, Rachel?
The mistake was...
Look at this!
The mistake was we should have...
Okay, so update. Rachel here forgot that you're supposed to do the butter first by itself before putting the sugar in. And now I have butter on my floor. So for the second batch, we actually have the butter alone. Thanks, Rachel.
Welcome to my life.
The chocolate chips are going in that one.
I was about to say the chocolate chipless ones are going to go in that one.
No!
I want to mess those ones up.
No, because those are for Daddy and me.
Exactly, for Dad. Bigger bowl would have worked better.
Look at how messy this is. Look at this. I thought I was messy.
This is the fun part.
No, the fun part is when you snitch the dough. That's the fun part.
When you're making a mess in someone else's house, that's fun too. This isn't my place. I have children. We don't film at my place.
Thanks, Rachel.
Just remember, it's all out of love. Oh, so here's another mishap that I did. Alright, so I made apple pie for Thanksgiving just this last year. And I tried a recipe online. Big mistake, especially if you didn't practice it before and you're doing it for an event. Big mistake, because that was the first recipe I've ever read that they had to cook the sugar mixture for the apples. So my dumb butt did that, and I forgot to cut the apples first. So it turned into candy instead, more like a tarry kind of candy. And so when I tried to put it on top, it did not mix the apples. It was just like, have you ever melted Jolly Ranchers? It looked more like that, but really sticky, almost like caramel. And it just, like, smeared a layer on top.
Hey, caramel apple pie. What?
But the only difference was, it was just a layer on top, the apples were plain, and I tried to make the crust look nice. That didn't work out either. I tried to do a fancy design. Nope. I felt so horrible, I wanted to cry, and my family said they're going to eat it anyway. And they asked me if I want to take the pie home. I said no.
Oh, Oh, I should probably mention one of my mishaps. Apparently, one day I was trying to cook macaroni, and I tried to boil the macaroni in milk. That didn't work out well.
I'm sure it didn't.
You would know. You were there.
Yeah. And, you know, our dad I'm the oldest out of 3 kids, so our dad thought it was awesome to teach us how to cook by giving a boxed food to cook to follow directions on. So I had to make macaroni and cheese every single day.
And what happened with that, Rachel?
Basically what happened is I had made tacos for the first time in 2 months. First thing I had that was not macaroni and cheese. And I put milk instead of water with the mix.
So we were about to have milky tacos.
Milky tacos. Sure it would have worked. Sure it was edible. Yeah.
Didn't look like it. It looked like meat soup.
When you bake, when you make stuff, like literally everything that you do changes the texture. So you can already tell with one texture looks smoother than the other. One bowl looks smoother than the other.
Really? The bowls look exactly the same.
I meant what's in the bowl.
Oh, wait. I'm already, see? It's already changing. It's already looking better. Because I'm putting a little bit of elbow grease in it.
And I'm the one that's supposed to have the baking experience. Isn't that the sad part?
Well, no, I'm better with like quick breads and stuff, and cookies and biscuits. Well, not a lot of normal biscuits, like just like drop biscuits, pancakes, lemon bars is probably my big thing. But during Thanksgiving last year, I messed up somehow, and I ended up burning the bottoms.
I almost wonder if it's because of your oven, because your oven sucks.
Yes, my oven does suck. But that was the worst that it ever turned out in that oven. I don't know why. It was better the next time. I don't know.
Did you have one on top rack and one on the bottom?
No, I always do them single.
Wow.
At least as far as I remember. I don't know.
Okay. Next is eggs and vanilla, I believe. It's gonna be fun putting the flour in.
Putting the flour in?
I said it's gonna be fun putting the flour in.
Are you sure that's what you said?
Yes.
That's not a sure look on your face.
I don't know I told you I have my own language, and what I think and what I say are 2 completely different things.
Just...
This is talent right here.
I'm sorry, what's talent?
Okay.
Flour.
Flour.
Flour girl. Flour.
But that's the wrong flour to be the flour girl.
Hardy, hard.
You're hilarious.
That's funny. Oops.
See, she's making a mess. Not just me.
Both of you quit making a mess.
We're cooking.
Baking. There's a difference. Nobody is eating this except us.
I am.
She just had to.
Yes, I just had to. Rachel, stop eating it.
I'm not eating it. I'm turning it into a ball.
Oh shit, that actually looks cool.
You're not supposed to actually ball it up. Yeah, just... Those are gonna be tiny. Holy
shit! That is too big!
I'll eat that one.
It's too big! No! You're making them too big!
Okay, Grandma.
Oh shit.
We're gonna like
Rachel.
disperse
Rachel. 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 Quit being a grandma.
I'm a mother!
Grandma.
I'll
Junior.
eventually be a grandma in 40 years.
Grandma Junior. Well, as a mother, that is exactly what you are.
Oh goodness, I'm getting Vice City flashbacks.
I'm gonna put bigger balls because she's complaining about my small balled cookies. So, okay, so here's another mishap that I did. Alright, I had to make pies for a friend of mine at work. So, you know, knowing my very smart self, I looked up a recipe online that I didn't try before I did her pies. So, and they used oil instead of shortening, so...
I remember this.
So actually, I really tried. I mean, I know there's some people that do that.
See, here's the thing. It didn't call for a little bit. It was like, what, 2 cups for 1 batch?
It was super
It
flaky. The oil
it was like separating and everything. It was just nasty.
I had to go to the store and get pre-made crust and do it that way. And then I messed up again because I was a dum-dum and
She was a dum-dum.
because the directions said to put the crust in the oven first before you put the filling in. Well, that's true if you're doing custard pie. I was hoping to do another sheet.
There wasn't enough for another sheet.
Okay, so so I had to get another crust to make her pie because I messed up because I wasn't supposed to cook it first before putting in the filling. We were up so late to the point that I was putting baking soda in the freezer and then I couldn't find it.
No.
What? I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was baking soda or not. What was it?
It was something that didn't even have to do with what we were doing. It was like pepper.
It was pepper. It was the pepper.
She took the pepper, and then for some reason she went over to the fridge, the freezer, and opened it, and I think she was taking something out, and I never noticed her put it in there, and then she was looking around for it frantically because I think it was for dinner or something.
Yeah, I think it was for dinner.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I opened the freezer and I was like, Rachel, guess what I found?
Alright.
Oh my gosh, it's still falling apart.
So, even though we messed up at the beginning, we're going to taste these cookies and see how they taste. They turned out pretty good. These are one rack of the chocolate chip.
The ones that she messed up on.
Anyway, so she's having a chocolate chipless chocolate chip cookie. And this is my son Alex, and he is our taste tester. So, he's a kid, he knows if it's good or not.
Take it.
So, come on.
You gotta break it in half, honey.
So, it's pretty good. What do you think, Alex?
Pretty good. Here, you're gonna have to bite that part off so that you can get it in the cup. There you go. Hey, I thought you said you didn't want any milk.
I'm his mother. I can do what I want.
Guys, this chocolate chip with milk is good. Please like and subscribe.
And leave your comment down below, please. We'd like to hear what you have to say. Thank you. Thank you.